All right, guys. So before we get started, right? Obviously, just so you understand on why we ask for certain volume in this room, we've got two microphones. One microphone is for the room where you guys will hear me. Another microphone that the players and the coaches we're speaking into is for the live feed. So, players and coaches, as you speak loudly so everybody in this room can hear you because it won't come through the speakers like my voice is right now. All right? With that being said, man, welcome to the Youth National Championship. We got the top 12U teams in the country. DEA. And the Georgia Eagles. Now, this matchup is interesting to me because we have a team that has won, the Youth National Championship before with these particular group of guys. And then we have another team that has won a couple Youth National Championships before within their organization, but has been the most dominant team in the country so far at that age level, right? We got two coaches that have both held up the crystal ball. And I think we've got two athletic teams, man, that, for me, epitomizes what youth football, high school football, and even college football is at today. So, with that being said, man, I'm going to get this thing started. Coach Corey, going to take this over there to Coach Jackson. And, Coach, I'd like you to introduce yourself, right? And then also, let's talk about what makes this team special.
Courtney Jackson, Dragon Elite Academy, DEA. What makes this team special is that it's an actual team. We've been together since February, been working hard. We had a bitter taste in our mouth last year, and hats off to them. They beat us twice last year, and that's what we needed. We refueled ourselves. We added some great pieces to our team, and everybody committed. And we've been together working hard for one goal the whole year, and that goal is to be the last team standing at YNC, and we're one game away from that situation.
Coach Davis, I'm going to ask you the same question. Introduce yourself, right, and talk about what makes this team special.
All right, my name is Coach James Davis. And I think what made this team so special is we actually, after we played in Nationals last year, we actually took a big loss from our defensive coordinator, Coach Tick, rest in peace. And I think after that we started late, because we had so much stuff to kind of get over and get through. But I think, and that kind of gave us a late start, And we preseason, I just felt like, we just wasn't all the way there. Missing that guy and then bringing, Coach V in, Coach Nick, Coach Major to come to help that defense and solidify it. And I think, playing DEA in the preseason, taking that loss, which I was okay with because now I know it gives us something to work for. Those guys kind of set the standard early in the preseason. And we kind of been doing that, year in and year out. And, being here, we know what it's like, because Twin City was doing the same thing to us too. So it's just how you can make those adjustments. And I feel like this team with the players that we got, the players that we added, I think we focus, and I think this team give us a lot of problems. But I feel like we can do the same as well, and I feel like we ready, and we're going to have a matchup that's going to be ready for them.
They're going to walk around and show you guys what the new ring and the new pinion and ice looks like. In addition to that, both you guys know, both part of the program that one of the YNC before. Along with the crystal ball, you guys will get the big shot that a lot of the teams took advantage of today. You'll get the custom battle uniforms. You'll get the track suits, the backpacks. Shoulder pads and cleats have been added to the package, not to mention the 707 stuff, the coach's attire, gloves, mouthpieces. We're going to make sure that everybody in the country truly understands who the best team is in the country next year as you are decked out and battle from head to toe. Now, guys, got a few questions for y'all, right? And again, I want you guys to just talk loud so everybody in the room can hear you. And Coach Corey will bring you the mic. So, Coach, of course, since you're right on this side, we'll start there, right? Tell everybody
All right, my name is DJ. I go by DJ, but my name is Dontavius Davis. I play D-line, O-line, kicker. My favorite NFL player, Myles Garrett.
My name is Avery Edwards. I play quarterback for the Georgia Eagles, and my favorite NFL quarterback is Josh Allen.
My name is Darren Johnson. I play receiver and safety. My favorite NFL player is Lamar Jackson.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask y'all the same question. And remember, I'm going to remind you to talk about everybody here. I want you guys to introduce yourselves. If you have any nicknames that you go by, talk about what position you play, and in addition to that, let us know what or who is your favorite college NFL football player.
My name is Deuce. I go by Vic. My name is Vic. My real name is Victor Mann Jr. I play D-line and tight end. I also kick the ball. My favorite NFL player is Lawrence Taylor.
My name is Austin Bridgewater. I play corner. My number 4, and my favorite NFL player is Ray Lewis.
My name Braden Berry. I go by Berry. I play D-line and linebacker. My number 41, and my favorite NFL player is Von Miller.
My name is Nate Walker. I play outside linebacker, safety, running back, quarterback, receiver, slot, and my favorite NFL player is Justin Jefferson.
Okay. Coach Davis, Coach Jackson, let me have y'all both up here, please. I feel like I can do that with both these guys, man. 'Cause both of these guys, you know, come on up here. Operate on a professional level. So, while we standing here right now, give me the score prediction. What the score is going to be, who's going to do what.
We've been living by a motto: the job is not done. We got all the respect in the world for them. We just want to be the last team standing, and that's our goal, and that's what we're going to do.
Okay, I respect that. Coach Davis?
I respect that too. And I talk to Courtney often. We actually talk a lot, about both our teams. I like his program. I like what's going on. And like he said, man, we respect those guys. We got a tough team, but I feel like we're gonna be the last team standing, no matter what the score is. So.
And there you have it, guys. So it is going down on Sunday morning in Wellington, Florida. We have the Georgia Eagles. We have Dragon Elite Academy. We will know then who the number 1 12U team is in the country. Good luck to both teams.